Thank you, Mr. Washington. Good morning, all, and welcome. Bishop Barris, Very Reverend Brother Christopher Thurneau, Superior General of the Franciscan Brothers, members of the Board of Trustees, Brother Gary, Brother Robert, members of the administration and faculty, parents, families, friends, and the class of 2019. It is crazy to imagine that just 4 short years ago, we entered St. Anthony's as freshmen, not quite sure what a friar was, asking upperclassmen in yellow ties how to get to the student center, while struggling for the umpteenth time to open our lockers before bumbling through the hallways to get to our next class. As a freshman, I looked up to the seniors in awe as they left St. Anthony's as adults, ready to take on the world. Now, as a senior, it seems so chillingly surreal. We are here today, as we were 4 short years ago, cautiously excited to start this next chapter of our lives. But before we go, I think it is important we reflect on our time here now that it has come to an end. St. Anthony's is truly an amazing place, and I think its success can be attributed to the people who come here every day with a smile on their face, loving what they do. On behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to thank all the St. Anthony's faculty and staff who have so graciously helped us on our journey here, and let them know they have had an immense impact on all of our lives. It was October of my freshman year when I realized the faculty at St. Anthony's were truly something special. On this day, there was a torrential downpour, and I was rushing to catch the bus. I decided to take what I thought was a shorter route, cutting through the grass instead of taking the sidewalk. Unbeknownst to me, this path was cluttered with mud due to the hours of persistent rain. I proceeded to walk onto the grass when I quickly realized I was sinking into a puddle of mud, which felt like quicksand. My shoes sunk deeper and deeper into the mud with each step. Finally, the mud stole both my shoes off my feet, and I tripped and fell into the mud. Without thinking, I rushed back into the school, where a teacher who I now know as Mr. Pano was nice enough to take the time to clean my shoes. A few years later, I was able to laugh about that day with Mr. Pano when I had him for AP Chemistry. I am sure every one of my classmates has had a similar experience where a faculty member has gone out of their way to help them. In the fall, some of us will be going off to institutions of higher education of one type or another. And whether you go to a large university or a small college, a trade school or the military service, I advise you to choose the path which encourages you to never stop wondering and never stop learning. To choose the path that will provide the most meaning in your life. And, as cliche as it may sound, to choose the path which lets your passions run free. For it has been said that if you choose a path that you love, you will never work a day in your life. So, what I wish for my fellow graduates is that if you have found your passion, continue to embrace it and develop it to its fullest. And if you have not found it already, don't worry about it. I know you will. It will be the thing that seems natural to spend most of your time doing, but in the end, it will yield the greatest rewards. So, as Ellen DeGeneres once said, follow your passion, stay true to yourself, never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means you should follow that. Congratulations, class of 2019, on your graduation. Thank you.